Hi, hello, welcome back to another Onkruid video. Welcome to Abathor Atlantis Landing, random free-to-play 2D platformer that I just saw on Steam. And I mean, we all know if you're gonna play Abathor Atlantis Landing, you have to pick Critias, right? Of course, that's like the main character. I don't know what's going on. Not normally that into these types of games, but I just thought let's give it a try. Let's not dilly-dally. Let's not kind of make judgments before actually playing it, because it looks extremely clean actually. Very clean. I'm playing with the controller. We have the button on the right to dash. We have the left button. I'm not talking in like images because I know that some people have PlayStation controllers, some people have Xbox controllers. The top button is kind of like a heavy attack, which we use to our fullest advantage there. Top left seems to be kind of a health bar deal. Yeah, it is a health bar. The red rectangles are our health points, and then the other bar below that is our special attack meter, I guess. Yes, because it gets a bit depleted once we press the triangle button. We have a couple of things in the bottom left as well. Oh, that guy has some large reach. We should be a little bit more careful there. The right number is the number of kills we have gotten already. The left number is the gold pieces, I think. Or well, they don't all necessarily look like gold pieces, but they kind of... it's the currency for sure. Background looks stunning. Some nice water graphics. Oh, look at this vulture, man. Very cool. Guess it just disappeared. Doesn't want anything to do with us. Another one of those plants of which we now know that they have quite a large range. So it's gonna be like that. Just dash out of harm's way as soon as possible. Easy enough. A little red coin. Maybe like a collectible item or something. Maybe a health point. We can't really seem to do anything with it, so I'm just gonna leave it on the ground for now, I think. That looks like a bit of a larger chest. I love how the currency has like these physics so that they can kind of disperse throughout the entire map. They have a nice entropy to them. Learned about entropy yesterday from Veritasium's video. Well, learned about is maybe a bit over-tooting my own horn, if you will. I had it on in the background while I was gathering some Souls and Survivors experience points, and not that I completely understood everything that was said, but I understood more about like what the main concept of entropy is, which is the tendency of energy to disperse, to move out, to move away. For example, for the hot cup of coffee to release its thermal energy into the air. Or, well, yeah, that's pretty much like one of the best examples I can come up with in such short notice. Not that I necessarily have a short notice, I can do whatever I want in this video. I can make it 2 hours long if I would want to complete the entire game in one go. And I am kind of making false promises there because, first of all, don't have that amount of time. Well, yeah, today I have that amount of time, but second of all, no idea how long this game is gonna last, so I want to complete it completely though. I mean, I'm quite a completionist, so I want to actually look at this top floor as well and see if we have not missed anything. Hello, sir. Oh, I thought that would work for sure. Just for a chest. We just went back all this way for one lousy little chest, unless we can like... oh. Wait. Just one secret zone? That's weird. That's weird. I thought there would be like a tunnel the entire way through. Secret tunnel through the mountain. So far, cool. Cool game. Of course, it's quite simple, but that doesn't necessarily have to mean that it's bad. We all know about that here on the Onkruid channel, considering I have more than 100 episodes in Souls and Survivors, a game that is exactly the same every single time. Alright, so they introduce us to destructible terrain, to movable true terrain. Movable true terrain, that's some pristine English right there today. I did hear about the concept entropy quite often already, and especially in the movie Tenet by Christopher Nolan. It's one of the main concepts, if not the main concept there. Like, there has to be like another pick up button or something. Why? I want to collect these, but I don't know how. It's all fine. It's all fine. Because there, the whole concept of the reversal of time is, if I do remember correctly, related to the reversing of entropy. So the reversing of energy's tendency to spread out. I think that's quite correct what I'm saying there. I don't know if it's quite correct, but in my eyes and my ears rather, and based on the explanation I got last night from Veritasium's beautiful host, that's at least how I understand it. Ah damn, we're really taking too many hits. I could use some health points instead of these random artifacts of which I do not know how to pick them up. One of these chests could drop us a nice extra chunk of meat. That would be very, very much appreciated. But for now it seems like the game is hanging us out to dry. Press start to continue. I would love to continue. Do I have to do the entire level over again? I'll see you in a bit. I am not even gonna pretend that I understand the movie Tenet though. I did an entire podcast episode on it together with my buddy Steph, but still, buddy Berglucht. I don't necessarily completely grasp the contents of that movie, and I don't think anybody really does, not even Christopher Nolan himself probably, and I don't think it's necessary. I don't think it's important. Sometimes, and this is something one of my clients once told me, it's okay to leave a little bit of magic in the world, and I've always taken that into account when evaluating whether understanding something is extremely important in a certain situation or not. And sometimes I then came to the conclusion like, you know, I don't need to understand how this works. And Tenet is exactly the same. You allow the confusion to be part of the experience, really. I think that's something that you should try to do more often. Allow yourself to be left in awe, in complete misunderstanding, in not knowing what the hell is going on, because sometimes that's okay. But we were so close to the end of the level. Okay, stage clear. Easy enough. That is our little offering, which is all of our gold pieces. That's fine, I guess. I have no idea what that does, but... Refugees couldn't flee. Is that stage 1. All of a sudden 1.4? Interesting. Alright. Scene design. Amazing. Look at this mammoth ship. No enemies. This guy looks straight out of Pokemon. Metang is the Pokemon I'm looking for, I think. 3 attacks. I presume these two will only take 1 attack. Nope. 2 attacks for him. These ones take 1 attack, we know that. 1, 2, 3. There's a little armadillo looking creature. There's a dying soldier here. Ranged attacks, huh? That's not what we signed up for. I thought this game was chill. Little ambush from behind. Right. Biggest pluses, biggest positive aspects to say about this game so far. For sure, the soundtrack. Listen to it for a second. Second of all, level design. Level design, scenery design, absolutely stunning. I don't know if I'm biased because I'm not used to playing these types of games, but I absolutely love how everything looks. Not only the foreground, but also the background. You have this little parallax effect of everything moving forward, or moving backwards if you will, once you are moving forward. Oh man, just look around. How can you not enjoy this, right? Little walking turd. We are definitely always going to be fast enough to deliver 2 hits before he can actually kill us, so we should definitely not pussy out to a fight with those guys anymore. Only downside I feel so far is that when you are jumping, you can't do any other moves. Maybe it's overpowered or something, or maybe it's just how these games work, these Castlevania, Metroidvania type games, but it would make my life a whole lot easier, that's for sure. Little row your boat gently down the stream appliances sticking out to the side of the ship here. The front side is the side we came into, so this would be sticking out of the right side of the ship, which I know the Dutch word is stuurboord, but I don't know what the English word is. You won't ever catch me becoming a sailor though, that's for sure. Not such an adventurous person, and I definitely also don't enjoy being on sea, on the water that much. The one time I took a boat for a long time in my life was when we went to Scotland and I threw up. And on the way back I was in a wheelchair, so I'm a bit biased, but that was also not the most fun experience I've ever had. Because my brother was like, hey bro, you have to run down this dune, it's so cool. And my stupid ass was like, okay, I will run down this dune, that looks cool. And when I get down I just stop right, and then I just snapped my kneecap like almost in half. I immediately tried to stop, so my knee was just like bonk, and too much tension, too much pressure, almost died. Not true at all. Shout out, big shout out to the Scottish healthcare system, giving me materials to deal, giving me the materials home that I use to support, for example. What's happening here? Is this not where we're supposed to go? Well, we can't get out of here anymore, so... Oh, interesting. A destructible door. That's a new mechanic. It does feel nice. It feels nice and quick-paced. It feels nice and responsive. I was thinking about like what to record. I was not really feeling Soulstone because I already played too many runs lately just to farm experience. Oh, there we go. That's the end of the level. And I was like, maybe I should play another new game as well. And now I noticed that my camera is blocking currency, but I don't care. Enhanced jump. Oh. Okay. So, what does enhanced jump look like? Alright, we definitely jump higher. So we need to make sure that we actually gather enough gold pieces to get upgrades. I was, first of all, contemplating on playing something called Green's Land. I think that was the name. Looked like a little... The Forest ripoff, Sons of the Forest ripoff, but it was free to play. And then I noticed that my computer couldn't handle it for shit, but like really it was unplayable. So I was like, if it's already unplayable, it will definitely be unrecordable. And I pressed record in OBS and it wasn't any further from the truth than I expected. Just like not even 30 FPS. Ah shit. My jump is not enhanced enough to really get through these levels with the greatest of ease, I feel like. We'll just skip the chest as well. We might go back for it, but yeah, we'll go back for it. We'll try to get it. That was easy enough. Rain in this level, still have no idea what those types of symbols and stuff do, but... Alright, this seems like... Yeah, okay. I was gonna say this seems like prime boss fight material. Can we just slap him, or... Yes, we can. I'm not talking about Barack Obama. Alright. All of a sudden I'm feeling like I'm playing Cuphead again. Extremely cool design though for this boss. Nice little Kraken. Old school RuneScape players know how to deal with this guy, of course. Just smack him around a little bit. Alright, we need to learn his cues. We know about this already, and still we got hit by it. We're almost dead. That's the slap. Great job. I should have turned around, but I was too scared. I was too scared to turn around because I thought I would instantly die. This is not gonna be easy, I can already tell you that much. But we're gonna try our best either way. Kind of a weird decision to make the boss level also have this small little introductory section. Now I have to go through this entirely again. Let's try again. A bit better prepared there. Look out for the little glistering icons, because that means that he's gonna slap, and maybe just focus on dodging a little bit more instead of getting enough hits in. For sure, make sure that you clear out these guys first before you go in for more hits. He's sending out quite a lot of them though. Alright, there we go. Get some hits in. Not too much though. We have time, you know. We don't have to rush it. Ah, damn. Is he just gonna spam that attack from now? Nope. Beautiful stuff. Nice dodge. Right, look out for everything, for every signal that another attack is coming. Try to get hit a little bit less by these fellas. Nope. Yes, nice. I think I dodged it, but maybe I was not even in time. Beautiful. More hits. Can keep on hitting some more here. This guy first, then with this one. Yes. Oh, that was quite hard to dodge. Dash beneath. Get some nice hits in. Dodge that. Were we in time? I think we were in time, but I'm not completely sure. I don't know exactly what my health bar has been at for the last couple of minutes. Focusing a little bit too much on killing the boss and doing damage to also focus on survivability. Nope. No, we are definitely... Oh, we just need to jump that probably instead of dash away. Alright, now that we have that intel, I think that the next attempt will definitely be a kill without a doubt. I'm just going in for the final hits. I don't care about getting hit there. Come on. Hell yeah. 3 attempts? 4 attempts? Something like that. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Quite satisfied with how that turned out. Just learn the mechanics rather quickly, and once you learn the mechanics in these types of games, the bosses can be forgiven and yet still quite difficult. Item boost. No idea what item boost means, but here we go. Through the Veiled Wood. That might be for another episode. Cool game, especially if you're into this genre. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed Abathor Atlantis Landing, Landing Atlantis, something like that. I can advise it. Maybe only if you're really interested in the genre already, but then again, it's free, so why not give it a try? Beautiful game, awesome level design, great soundtrack, simple mechanics, easy to learn but probably hard to master. The first boss is difficult enough to feel challenged, but forgiving enough to not feel like it's impossible. Yeah, enjoyable. Thank you very much. See you in the next one. Bye bye.